Well, hello again, folks. This instructional video is about setting up your class calendars for homework and for summative assessment so that we can see on one calendar all the homework and summative assessment for a grade level. So there's a few pretty straightforward steps. So here we go. Step 1 is to be logged into your TKS account. Here you can see my mail account, and I'm gradually getting through the inbox. A few still to go. Once you're in and you're logged in, jump over to Calendar. The first step is to set up your class homework calendar and your class summative assessment calendar. So to do that, we visit the My Calendars link and the small drop down arrow that gives you the Create New Calendar option. Now, as we create the new calendars, we need to be quite specific in how we name them. So if it's a homework calendar, you need to start with HW for homework, then a dash, then the grade level, then another dash, then a shortening of the subject. So PE is obvious, science you might do SCI, math MA, Arabic ARA, art ART, humanities HUM, English ENG, language A, language B, etc. So I'll do design tech for example. And then you're going to put your surname, and that's it. So the name of the calendar tells us very clearly what it is. Homework, Grade 10 Design Technology, Knox. You can put a description in there if you wish, but two other things that you must do is, first of all, click and make the calendar public. Important step here. If you don't do this, we won't see it on the homework calendar. And then share it with homework, GSS Homework. Just start typing homework and it pops in. GSS Homework pops in there, see all events. It's also a very good idea to share this one with each of the students in that class as well. That way the calendar will appear for them automatically without them having to do anything. So if they say, oh, I don't have the calendar, you can know that they're spinning you a story there, because if you share it directly with them, it will be in their calendars. So share it with the homework, make it public, give it the name, and create the calendar. You'll get this little warning. It says making your calendar public will show you everything to the whole world. That's okay. The whole world doesn't really care about my grade 10 DT class. So there it is. You've set up your calendar for homework. Step 2 is to do the same thing. Create a new calendar through the drop down triangle arrow on the My Calendars, and this time call it summative assessment and do the same thing. 10 abbreviation for the subject, and then surname, and again make it public, share it with homework, create the calendar, say yes, it's okay that it's public, and now those should appear in your calendars over. Mine's a blue one here and a yellow one there. That's all you need to do to create and share your calendars. Now, if you already have them there, so for example, I've got this, let's say, if I've already got something there, let me choose one that I've already set up. I can simply go into the calendar settings and just rename it. So maybe maybe before I did this, I had just called it grade 10 DT homework. Okay, so I just simply rename it to the correct syntax, which is homework, grade, abbreviation of subject, last name. Save that. Then I can go into the sharing and make sure it's public, change it to public and add homework, and it's done. So if you have your calendars existing, simply go in and change the name to the correct syntax, make them public, and add homework. And then when that's done, you're ready to roll. Do that for each of your classes, and you're set up. Then when it comes to adding an event, you need to take note of one small thing. So I will add an event to Friday. I'm going to call it investigation for design cycle, and I need to check the right calendar. This is really the most important thing. It's homework, so I'm going to put it on my homework grade 10 design technology. Done. I can add a description, and I probably should. I can add an attachment. It might be a rubric, it might be a task summary sheet, etc., etc. And then I can save it. As long as there's a title and the calendar is correctly identified. There it is over here. My investigation for design technology. There. That's all it takes to create your calendars and add an event. Now, if you want to keep listening to find out where you see the whole grade level calendar, then here we go. If not, thank you very much. You can close this down and go about those other important things. So, if it comes to, well, now that it comes to having shared those calendars, we've got this website, which is the GSS Homework and Summative Assessment Calendars. There's the URL. It will be in an email, and it's already existing on the staff start page. So if we go into grade 6, what we can begin to see is that some people have already shared their calendars. Anything that's purple is a summative assessment. Anything, any other color is homework. As you begin to set your homework, just have a look at this site, because if we all use this as we are hoping, you should be able to see all the homework and summative assessments that have already been posted for that grade level, which may give you the ability to say, no, I won't set that for that date, and you can choose to spread the load for the students. Then you'll have a very good resource to help you plan the homework and summative assessments for your students so as not to overload them. All right. Thanks for listening.